Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I got in the Gunblaster. I really like this thing. It has a beam bazooka, it has twin beam rifles that do rapid fire, beam shield, of course, flap booster, all that Victory Gundam era stuff. Also has missiles, both standard and chain explosion. Chain explosion being great for hitting things around corners, like so. But yeah, uh, Beam Bazooka does have splash damage and stuns when charged, and can fire relatively quickly when not. On top of which, it has a skill called Twintail Controller. For some reason, I thought those things on the backpack were cannons, but they are not. But yeah, I guess probably because they kind of resembled the overhang cannons on the V-Dash. But yeah, what they do in game terms here is it's a touchpad button skill that completely refills your boost gauge and lets you fire both of your beam weapons while boosting. So yeah, and also gives, I believe, better boost efficiency and I think possibly a little bit of extra maneuver armor. I forget if I've got that part right or not, but yeah, it's very useful. Because since it also has double dodge roll, you can dodge up to 4 times in a row, once in a round or once, per life if you really need to. So that is very useful. It also means you can chain a couple of tackles together if you really absolutely have to. So, and it's a timed skill. It's not like a lot of the EX booster type skills that leave you without. I was trying to fire in the air there, but like I was saying in yesterday's video, yeah, I'm not quite there yet. I'm definitely not on Heavy's level. But I totally destroyed my train of thought there. But yeah, it's not like the EX booster skills. Hey, I remembered where if you dodge or whatever, it expires sooner. It's just timed. You get like I think 30 seconds of slightly improved mobility and a refill on your thrusters when you use it. So kind of like the best of all worlds between overboost and EX booster. So at least I think so. Infinite boost is not bad, but also you don't fall on your face when it ends like you do with overboost. So yeah, I really like this skill, and yeah, this is, I think, an okay round. Nothing spectacular, but there are a couple of moments that I thought were fun, so I just decided to go with it. Yeah, so you can see uncharged, the beam bazooka does not stun, but you can fire it a good 3-4 times in sequence if you really want to, I think. But this camphor is really kind of messing with me because it is, yeah, the RF camphor is really strong. It's one of the only RF suits I don't have at this point. And yeah, it is really powerful. It's finally a raid camphor for one, and yeah, it's pretty strong. At least I think it is. Got taken out by a fellow gunblaster. Yeah, like I said, I always like this design. I honestly like the Gun Easy a little bit better because I'm pretty sure the bodies are almost identical, but the Gun Easy doesn't have the backpack, and so it's a little bit more streamlined, a little bit cleaner looking. And a lot of the Victory stuff has that just nice streamlined look to it. I believe most of the Gundams in Victory Gundam were a Hajime Katoki thing. So yeah, that is he can do really streamlined when he wants to. A lot of times he goes high detail and like that. But yeah, I kind of like the very sleek Victory Gundam designs. But yeah, eventually I need to watch Victory. I only have the second half of it, I think, on Blu-ray, so the really depressing part. But yeah, eventually I'll get it. That worked. The person who was also fighting that downed enemy sent sorry, but no problems there. And unfortunately, I did not get out of that trap in time and got slowed. And just using flap booster in slow motion just had me laughing like a fool, I have to admit. It's just so kind of ridiculous. And yeah, like I said, still not good at aiming charged weapons when I drop out of a flap booster ascent temporarily, but something to work on. But yeah, I really, again, just this feels really good to me. It has a tool set I very much like. I'm It doesn't have, and I think as much else as it can do, and as many other stuns and attacks it can lay on, this was a wise move. The beam shield does not, or the beam saber rather, does not recharge quite fast enough for you to chain melee attacks between the beam shield and the saber. Which, yeah, I think that's entirely reasonable because, yeah, just this thing has enough going for it that infinite stun lock with walking melee, as some suits can do, would just be too much for it. Like, yeah, land the infinite stun lock while you're just circling someone with melee, and be able to have those chain explosions going off at the same time to stack damage. That could be really overwhelming. So, yeah. Let's see. Is that? I think that's one of the narrative B packs going around. There is, I believe, for the next 3 days, possibly 2 by the time you see this video. They are giving away some 4 stars again. The level 2 Atlas, the level 2, I think it is, narrative B packs, and I think level 1 Nightingale's one of them. But yeah, basically they're doing the, hey, these are about to go to recycle tickets. Have some for free if you do this free spin in time. Tried everything to get that Proto Psycho and just managed to skate off of it with every single attack. But yeah, in case you didn't hear, this week we are getting the Gundam Barbatos Lupus as our weekly mobile suit, weekly banner, I should say. We're not being given the thing, unfortunately. But yeah, it there's a video up on the Bandai Namco Entertainment America channel, and I will tell you that Ahab Wave skill just really cancels an awful lot of radar based skills, apparently. So that is gonna be interesting. See, number 4 is in trouble, and I need to get over to them, and that's not looking very likely at the moment. As always, just trying to stack damage while I can. We've got a solid lead, so that's not a bad thing. Yeah, next week is going to be the Gundam Hajiroboshi from one of the Iron-Blooded Orphans spin-offs. I forget which one. Might be Erder Hunt, might be one of the others. But yeah, so that looks interesting too. I guess we'll get more information about it next week, but definitely shaping up to be an interesting week. And yeah, like I said, Gunblaster is a lot of fun. Got this in a post-match crate too. We're getting fewer crates, but the right now, but the chance is still elevated. So worth grinding out if you have the time. Yeah, so I did okay, 85K, 5 and 3, but I just had fun with the thing, so I'm running it. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go straight to Barbatos Lupus Rex, but, that's it's going to end up in there eventually, I'm sure. Again, we've talked about this before, I'm sure, but I'd love to see more alternate universe grunt suits in here. Like, I'd like a Leo. I'd like a Grays, actually. I like the Grays. But yeah, just if we're gonna do this thing, let's just do it for real. As much as I still love the obscure UC stuff, and I'm happy to see as much of that as we get. But just yeah, just keep going with certain sets after a while. If you try and try and expand past the things that you're most likely to see, because I'd really like to have, eventually I would not mind seeing, things as obscure from various alternate universe series as we see from the UC. That would be fun, I think.